Hey guys, what's up? It's Chilster from MK Freaks, and again I'm bringing you a video from Battlefield 1, doing a video on a class, giving you some hints and tips on how to play the sniper class today. And I'm getting sniped straight away, which is not good. Oh, stuck a little bit. Let's see if I can find this guy sniping me. Where are you, little bitch? Oh. Okay. Okay, I see ya. There we go, got a headshot. So yeah, today I'm going to give you some hints and tips on the hints and tips on the sniper class, how to play it well, what you should be looking to do, and how to get lots of lovely kills. Oh, come on, kill you. Ah, I missed him. Anyway, let's go straight on to the first little tip that I'm going to talk about. Okay guys, so the first thing I want to talk about today is why the sniper class is actually useful. Now, you may hear a lot of people in Battlefield say, oh damn it. You might hear a lot of people in Battlefield say, oh, sniper classes is a stupid class. Oh, damn it. And they're not useful to the objectives, and it means that people that play sniper classes sometimes you get called selfish because you're not going for the objectives, and not a team player per se. And I can understand where people are coming from. Because when you actually look at it, every class gives some form of benefit to the team except the sniper. And what I mean by that is assault class, you can be useful as an anti-tank person. If you're medic, you can heal people, and if you're support, you can give ammo. As sniper, you have no team benefits. Oh, that's out of the area. But I'm going to tell you that sniper is actually one of the most important roles in Battlefield, and this is why. Now, you've got to think of the sniper as a defensive role in Battlefield. You've got basically all the snipers are not going to be running in between the objectives getting kills. That is not our job. Oh shit. What a sniper's job is to camp a location. Now I know it sounds boring and people hate campers, but if you camp a location that you've already got, whether you stay in the objective or around it, it means that you can essentially defend a location and stop the enemy team from catching it whilst the rest of your teammates and squad members go and attack other objectives. I'm going to explain that a little bit further now. Okay, so to prove my point, so basically where I'm as a sniper here, I've got E to my left. I know we've got E, which means enemies aren't going to spawn there, but enemies are at D. So rather than me going to attack D, like some people are like, oh, why don't you go to attack D? What I'm going to do is stay here, and I can protect E by people that are going towards it. I'm going to snipe them to try and stop people from going to get E. So it's more of a defensive role than an attacking role. Although then again, I can't actually get this guy. There we go. So yeah, that's what I mean by the sniper is a defensive role. Just because we don't have anything that helps the team, or have anything which means we can directly go and attack the next objective, it doesn't mean they're useless class. Used in defense and in the right spot, you can still be very useful to the team. So the next thing I want to talk about is zeroing your scope. So what a lot of people might not already realise on Battlefield 1 is you can adjust your scope. Oh, I think there's a sniper up there. Oh, I can see his leg. You can adjust your scope to how far you're shooting by pressing down on the D-pad. So I'm currently at 150 meters. That's 300 meters. Oh, let's just shoot this guy. Oh, it's probably zeroed wrong. Let's go to 150. Nah, shooting too high. 150. Ah, he's out of sight now. So yeah, you can press down on the D-pad and change your zeroing. And that basically adjusts the scope to how far you're firing. Ooh. So basically you've got 75 meters, 150 meters, and 300 meters. And you want to be adjusting your scope to roughly how far you're firing, and that will really assist you with getting kills from long range, because your bullets will actually be more accurate to where you're aiming the gun. Oh, I didn't. What? How is that not hitting him? Oh, I'm fucked. But yeah. And the best way to figure out how you are... I'm going to move out of this position in a second. The best way to find out how much you need to zero your scope to is by looking at an objective. So what I mean by that is if I was sniping someone around this area, I would look at D, and D tells me it's 153 meters away. So I'm going to make sure my scope is at 150 meters before sniping in this location. So let's see if I can get a kill. I think I saw this guy there. Oh, well, I got this counts as kill. I'll take that. Well, this is just bad aiming from me, if I'm honest. There we go. So, yeah. So that's the importance of zeroing your scope.
We have taken objective Duff.
Okay, guys. So the next thing I want to talk about, I did mention briefly in the medic video, but I'm going to mention it again now because it's very important, and that is marking your enemies. So, once again, when you are as a sniper, one of the most important roles as a sniper where you can actually help your team is spotting enemies, clicking... Oh, hello. You're shit. by pressing right R1 on the controller when you're looking at an enemy to spot them. Because even if you don't get a kill on someone, if you spot someone, it's going to give your teammates a good idea of where they are, and normally they can finish off your kill. On top of the fact of when you're shooting from long range, if you mark them, it puts a lovely big red dot above their head, and it makes it much easier to see where they are. And there's 2 snipers over there, so I'm going to try and get them both.
Uno dei loro soldati.
Ah, we got both of them, nice one. So yeah, that's the importance of spotting, because I just spotted those 2, and straight away my medic came to help me. Unfortunately, I only got one of the kills, but hey, you can't complain. And that's a body that's just rolling. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is gadgets with the Scout. So if we go into the customization, we're going to have a look at some of the gadgets. So first of all, you've got flare guns. You've got a spot flare gun, which shoots projectiles and spots enemies from a distance. And you've got a flash, which is kind of a way to distract enemies. Both of those are quite good in certain situations, but if you want to use them, do, but I don't think they're that great. But as you can see there in the little box to the right, it does mean that you can get past enemies quite quickly, but I don't particularly like using them. K bullets, they're kind of useless. They basically are bullets that you can shoot against vehicles, but you need a lot of them to kill a vehicle. It's not very, very useful. Trench periscope, this is quite a cool idea, but I'm not really sure when you would actually use it. This is where you can lie down, use a periscope to look above a target to see them, but in all honesty, you're telling the enemies where you are, and then they can grenade you. Then you've got the sniper shield. I personally quite like this. You can put it down and you can shoot through it. It gives you a lot more protection. If you're going to be camping in a spot for a while, it's a very good thing to use. I've used it occasionally. I don't always use it, but definitely one to be picking. Oh, hello. Now for some reason not letting me pick it. There you go. And the last one, the last 3 gadgets are tripwire bombs. Now this is what I'm going to show you in a little bit more detail. Just to start with, I'm going to show you that you have 3 bombs. You have tripwire bomb, HE. That's basically a normal explosion bomb. You have gas, which releases gas, and incendiary, which releases flames. So I'm going to equip HE, and I'm going to show you what you want to do with them.
We have lost objective Butter.
So, first of all, basically these bombs, they are essentially claymores. They are used in defense to stop enemies from sneaking up on you. And what they do is when you put it down, it will release a tripwire, which if an enemy goes over it, it will explode this little canister. Oh, I'm getting sniped. I'm trying to do an exclamation here. Fuck you. It will explode and hopefully kill the enemy, which stops them from flanking you. Now, how they work is when it's yellow, you can place it. When it's red, you can't place it. It means somewhere you can't place it. Now, when you, whichever direction you're facing, that's the direction the tripwire is going to come off. So, for example, if I placed it... Oh my god, seriously? Okay, let me see if I can find the sniper, because this sniper's really annoying. Ah! It's from my left now. Where the fuck are you getting me from? Are you up there somewhere? I'm going to get in this building if I can. Ah! Oh, I'm getting lag. What the hell? Go in the wheelbarrow. Ah, for fuck's sake! Well, let me spawn again, and then maybe I can explain that a bit better. Okay, I've come to an objective where hopefully now I'm not going to get any trouble. So once again, getting this out. Oh, fuck's sake! I thought I was going to get bombed then. Yeah. So when you place this down, the direction you're facing is where the tripwire is going to come out. So for example, if I look this way and place it down here, click. Give it a second. A wire will come out. The wire will connect to the closest thing possible, which is there, and you can now see it's gone across. And if an enemy goes over that wire, it's going to explode the bomb. Now, a couple of things you should know. You should not put the bomb close to where you are. For example, if I was sitting here, or if I was even if I was sitting about here sniping out. Oh, hello. Oh shit, damn it. Well, if I was still in that situation and he tripped that bomb, then it would still kill me. It's not a directional bomb. It's just a bomb that goes off. So if you're near that bomb, when it gets tripped, you're going to get killed too. So don't put the bomb near to you. Keep it away from you. Hey! That's what I was hoping for. That's why I stayed on the kill cam. So there's someone getting a kill from it anyway. But yeah, so that's tip number 1 with those bombs. Don't place it near you. You want it to be somewhere a little bit away from you, so it still protects behind you, but if it goes off, it's not going to kill you. Another thing you should know about those bombs is they do not disappear. So even though I died, that bomb stayed in place. So even if you're running around, if you're not sure where you want to put your bomb, one of the cool thing you can do is just randomly place it. So I'm just going to randomly place mine here. Like, I'm gonna randomly place it in here. Look, if I randomly place it there, so it's going to randomly attach there.
We have taken objective Duff.
Cool. So I don't actually care about that. I'm going to run away. But even if I die and then place another one, that will still stay there. So for a long time, there is a good chance that someone could get a kill there. So even if you're not using the bombs, you could still get a random kill from them, so why not use them? But if you are going to be camping as a sniper, then it's a fantastic way of just defending your back. Although, like I said, you have got to be careful. Okay guys, so the next thing I want to talk about is your placement. So what I mean by that is the most general tactic for sniping is to camp. Now once again, it sounds boring, but it's the way you get kills and the way you help with sniper. Now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to describe it with as best as I can. Unfortunately, obviously I haven't got a mouse cursor. But if you were a sniper, you need to camp, preferably by an objective which you have captured, but you don't want to be in between two objectives. Now, what I mean by that is, for example, you can see I've got my cursor on A. So let's say I wanted to defend A and B. You should not sit in between A and B. Even though you might have a good sniping point on A and B, if you're sitting in between A and B, then as the enemies are running from B to A, for example, they are probably going to run into you. And in a close quarters fight, unless you're very good, you're probably going to die. So, what you want to do is find a sneaky little spot somewhere in the map where you are not in a place where there is much foot traffic. And what I mean by foot traffic is where enemies are going to be running. You want to get yourself to the side of the map or to a cheeky little spot where people aren't generically going to be running through to get to the next objective. That way, they don't find you until you actually start shooting at them. It's a simple tactic of just hiding. But you want to do that in a position where you can potentially see 2 or 3 objectives so you can still snipe. If that makes sense. Okay guys, so the last tip I want to talk about today is actually how to deal with people at close range. And I have 2 very quick half tips for this. The first one is don't be afraid to no-scope. So when I'm not moving, you can see the reticle isn't that bad for in terms of size-wise. Now if someone was in that doorway there and I fired, you can see that there's a very, very good chance the bullet's going to hit them. And if you try and zoom in and hit, like as they're moving, problem are you're gonna... Okay, or you can do it. But the chances are you're not actually going to get the hit. So don't be afraid to no-scope is the first tip. No-scoping does get you kills if they're close range quite often. Second of all, don't remember to switch to your pistol. Switching to your pistol and getting a few quick taps with your pistol is normally so quick. The amount of times that I've been in a situation where I've been in a close range battle, or maybe like I've heard someone come up behind me and I've just switched to my pistol and got the kill, is insane. It's so useful. You really need to do it. Hopefully I can show you a quick example now. But oh, there, I'm going to switch my pistol for this guy. Oh no, he's far away. Oh, and that guy's going to now see me. I'm cool. I'm cool. There is no brown stuff coming out of my anus. Oh, he's out of the vehicle. He's out of the vehicle. Where is he? Where is he? Where's the guy? You know, I'm going to go to my pistol for this guy. Nope, that didn't work. Damn it, I just want to get a pistol kill just to show you that it's possible. I mean, I know it's possible to get a pistol kill, but it'd be good to get one for the video, you know? Come on. Oh! Oh, that person's face fell off! Ah! That person's face fell off. Ah! Well, you know what? I didn't get the kill, but that's a very good example of how I missed a sniper shot. He was running towards me, and he'd probably seen me, and rather to go back out with my sniper, and yes, I might have got a shot off, but chances are I would have missed if he was serpentining, and he would have shot me. I switched to my pistol, and I managed to get quite a lot of shots off into him. I didn't get the kill. Go on, you go first, mate. You go first. But he still died, and that's the main thing. So that's my last little tip is for close quarters, and that was don't be afraid to no-scope, and remember to use your pistol. Get in the habit of using it. And that's a perfect example of you can use a no-scope. So I didn't have to zoom in on my scope there, and easily got a kill. So anyway, guys, I hope this video has been useful to you, and that this now gives you a better idea of how to play the sniper class. Like I said, it is fun to play, it is not useless, and it is not against the team. I know a lot of people say that by using it you are not helping the team, but you really are. As long as you are defending an objective or getting a choke point, just stopping the enemies basically from getting to the next objective, then you are actually doing them a favour. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of the sniper class. Have I missed out any key points? Have any of these points been useless to you or really helped you? Let me know. Leave a like if you actually did enjoy it, and remember to subscribe for more videos. There will be now a video for each of the classes. I think Superman Smith will be covering the support one. Hello! whoever you were. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I've been Chilton MK Freaks. Goodbye. Yeah, I finally wanted that guy to die before I finished. All right, bye.
Hold on,
Well,
leave,
no, it's
leave,
fine.
leave.
No,
Fucking hell.
no! Jesus Christ.